The studio lights blaze overhead, bouncing off polished floors. Cameras circle relentlessly, zooming in on every expression, every twitch. The audience is alive with murmurs, scattered applause, and gasps. You can feel tension almost physically, like static in the air. The host's voice fades under the hum of whispers and clapping. The set is sleek, modern, yet intimate, the kind of space where personalities collide violently under public scrutiny. Crew members adjust microphones frantically. Camera operators pivot quickly, following reactions with clinical precision. The audience sits forward, anticipating fireworks, every eye on the stage. Even the air feels tight, as if it's waiting for something to snap. Every technical click, camera whir, and soft murmur adds pressure. This is a live moment, unfiltered, explosive, and unpredictable. The energy is palpable, a mix of excitement and nervousness. Any second, one wrong word, one gesture could ignite chaos. The stage is ready, the kenshin is ready, and the two women about to collide, absolutely unstoppable. Reba McEntire sits tall, shoulders squared, eyes blazing. Pride and passion ripple off her like heat waves. She is emotionally reactive, fiery, and will not allow disrespect to go unanswered. Every glance, every word can tip her into confrontation. She is confident, confrontational, and not afraid of showing vulnerability when pushed. Joy Behar, in contrast, reclines slightly, wry smile on her lips. Her wit is sharp, sarcastic, masking any insecurity. She believes words are playful, jokes harmless, and that she can diffuse tension with humor. Yet underneath her casual exterior is a confidence bordering on arrogance. She assumes her platform shields her from serious consequences. Audience members can immediately sense the contrast, Reba's intensity versus Joy's casual, teasing demeanor. This polarity sets the stage for a collision course. Both women are experts in reading rooms and people, but neither expects the other to escalate beyond banter. Their contrasting styles, fiery pride versus sarcastic wit, make the inevitable clash combustible, like two storms on a direct path toward one another. Reba interrupts mid-laugh, voice cutting sharply through the chatter. "You think mocking my roots is funny? Really?" Cameras snap to her, zooming in on flared nostrils and wide eyes. Joy chuckles, unaware that the mood has already shifted. "Oh, lighten up, it's just the South." Reba leans forward, jaw tight, hands pressing against her knees. "No offense, that's exactly the problem." The audience gasps, some leaning forward as whispers ripple. The tension escalates instantly. No introductions, no context, only raw confrontation. Every camera angle captures the silent electricity, the sudden rigidity of Reba's posture, the blink-and-you-miss-it smirk on Joy's face. The studio feels smaller, tighter. Every breath counts, every glance loaded. The audience senses a storm about to break, leaning on chairs and holding cameras in hand. Reba's fiery words hit like a spark on dry tinder, and Joy's casual dismissal only fans the flames. 1 second casual chatter, the next a live, combustible exchange, and the world is watching. Joy leans back slightly, a playful shrug. "I'm just joking, darling, don't be so dramatic." Reba cuts her off, leaning closer, voice rising. "Dramatic? You literally insulted generations." Cameras pan quickly, capturing each twitch, every tightened jaw and raised eyebrow. Reba's hands gesture sharply, fingers pointing, emphasizing every syllable. Joy's smirk falters, eyes flicking nervously to the audience. She tries to regain control. It's comedy, not a lecture. But Reba's tone slices through. "Comedy that disrespects my family, my culture, and everything I love isn't a joke." Audience murmurs escalate. Some clap, others gasp. The tension ratchets higher. The dialogue is no longer playful. Interruptions, overlapping sentences, and sharp intakes of breath make the exchange jagged and explosive. The camera captures every close-up, the widening eyes, trembling lips, and silent stares from co-hosts.
The energy in the studio has transformed from buzzing excitement to tightrope suspense. One wrong move, one careless laugh could tip this from words to full-blown confrontation. Reba's pride and Joy's defiance are now locked in a public battle, every line escalating like a fuse burning toward an inevitable explosion. "Seriously? You think this is funny?" Reba snaps, voice rising with every word. Joy tilts her head, forcing a laugh. "Oh, come on, don't be so sensitive. Really, it's just a bit of southern teasing." Reba's eyes flash, hands clenching as the audience collectively leans forward. "Just teasing? You don't get to insult my home, my people, and call it teasing?" Every word lands like a hammer. The studio feels charged. Cameras bounce between the two women, capturing every micro-expression. Audience gasps punctuate the dialogue, a collective intake of breath at the tension. Joy's tone sharpens, defensive yet joking. "I didn't mean, well, it was just a joke." Reba rises slightly from her seat, leaning toward Joy, voice booming. "Too seriously? When you disrespect what I love, it's not too serious, it's personal." The pace accelerates, words tripping over one another. Laughter and murmurs mix with shocked silence. The energy is unstoppable, escalating from fast to furious. Every gesture, every glance, every syllable adds fuel, and the room seems to shrink around the storm they've created. Reba stands fully, voice dropping to a sharp, unforgettable line. "I won't sit here and watch my home be mocked for your laughs." The audience freezes. The camera lingers on her, capturing fire in her eyes and the hard set of her jaw. Joy pauses, the playful smirk gone, replaced by uncertainty. The studio is silent, the air heavy. Every audience member leans forward, aware they're witnessing a defining moment. Reba's words are precise, clip-worthy, the kind that will echo across social media instantly. The tension slows just long enough to let the weight of her declaration settle. It's final, irrevocable, impossible to ignore. Every gesture, every tone reinforces that this is a breaking point. The room holds its breath. Even the crew pauses, knowing this is the apex. Every camera angle captures the same truth. Reba will not back down. Her line cuts through humor, sarcasm, and tension alike, landing as an unforgettable public statement. Without hesitation, Reba turns, her chair scraping sharply against the floor. She storms off the stage, posture rigid, hair bouncing, fury radiating from every movement. Cameras follow her retreat, capturing the finality of each step. The audience erupts in murmurs, some standing, some frozen. Whispers ripple across the room, shock, admiration, disbelief. Co-hosts glance at each other, stunned, unsure whether to intervene or remain silent. Joy sits, blinking rapidly, mouth slightly open, processing the sudden absence of her fiery counterpart. Every second of Reba's departure is magnified, each step a punctuation mark to the tension. The exit is raw, emotional, public, and unforgettable. The moment is irreversible. Reba has left, leaving chaos in her wake. The studio feels smaller, more charged, like it has contracted around the absence of her presence. Cameras linger on the empty space she leaves behind, capturing the silence after the storm. This is the emotional climax, the viral moment destined to be clipped, shared, and debated endlessly. Joy blinks, processing the shock, her usual confident humor replaced by awkward defensiveness. "Well, that escalated quickly." Her hands fidget, eyes scanning the audience. Co-hosts murmur, exchanging glances of disbelief. Crew members whisper into headsets, unsure how to respond. The audience reacts, half whispering, half laughing nervously. The live broadcast captures every reaction. Shocked faces, nervous clapping, silent tension. Social media chatter begins instantly, viewers commenting mid-show. Joy attempts to joke again, voice higher and strained. I guess I went too far?" The camera pans to empty stage space, emphasizing the void left by Reba's exit. Reactions are immediate and polarized. The studio energy is charged with disbelief, whispers growing louder, everyone replaying the confrontation in real time. The aftermath is chaotic, unpredictable, and emotionally raw, a perfect storm for viral attention. Later, in private, Joy reflects, leaning back with a sigh. "I didn't mean, well, it was just a joke." Her hands run through her hair, eyes distant, a hint of regret mingling with denial. She mutters to a producer, "I really didn't think it would hit like that." Humor mixes awkwardly with shame. Sarcasm underlies unease. Joy's reflection is sharp, short, emotionally loaded, every word measured. Even in private, tension lingers. She replays the event in her mind, Reba's intensity, the audience reaction, the viral potential. Every short sentence is a mix of humor, defensiveness, and a subtle acknowledgement that lines were crossed. The private reflection hints at lingering tension and unresolved emotions, reinforcing the public perception that the conflict is far from over.